Sir, good evening, sir. Yes, sir. So, very good evening to all of you. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur in Maharashtra, is organized a World Record Series 2. Today is 164th day of the series, and the resource person for today's session is with us, Honorable Jeny R J, Madam. So, first of all, I welcome to you, Madam, for the dais. I welcome the
Thank
Chief
you.
Organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar, sir. I welcome colleagues from my college. And the topic for today's presentation is employability in the Industry 5.0 era. Now, this topic is going to present by Honorable Jeny R J, Madam. She is an assistant professor from Lourdes Matha Institute of Management Studies, Trivandrum in Kerala. So, with this brief introduction,
So my screen is visible, right?
Yes, madam.
Okay.
yes.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, madam, we are getting your sound.
Okay, fine, sir. Fine. So good evening, one and all. So my name is Jeny R J. I'm currently working as an assistant professor at Lourdes Matha College of Institute, College of Science and Technology, Kerala. And I would like to appreciate Dr. Bedkar sir and the whole team behind this world record series, because this is one of the greatest opportunity for us. Like we can express our presentations and research findings here. So today my topic for the presentation is employability in the Industry 5.0 era. So before commencing the topic, one sec. So before commencing the topic, I would like to convey certain things. So industry, I am not detailing about Industry 5.0 in a technical way, because I am not an expert. And also, so Industry 5.0 and Industry 5.0 is pronounced as same, both in same, both the pronunciation is same. And one more thing, that is the whole topics for today is covered with the example of management graduates or management education. So let's begin the topic. So first of all, I would like to cover the concept of employability, the employability skills. So what are the employability skills? And if there is any gap in the employability in current scenario, that is also be discussed. And the feedback from the industrial people. And the main topic, Industry 5.0, some revolutions and some concept will be discussed. And then employability skills in the Industry 5.0, and what are the skills expected by our employers or in the job market in the Industry 5.0 era. And finally, what should be the role of an academician? So faculty members like us, so what are the roles need to perform, or what are the strategies need to perform the gap in order to bridge the gap between employability and employability requirement and this Industry 5.0 era. So that's it. And moving to the next and first topic, that is employability. So this is common topic and everyone knows the concept employability, right? So what is the common concept employability? So employability, we can say that in simple terms, it is an attribute of a person that makes him able to maintain or gain employment. So like for example, what is the significance of this term employability nowadays? So attributes, that means what? So some, for example, if your willingness to help a person or a thing, that you are having, you are exhibiting certain qualities. So qualities or attributes that will recur to gain employment and maintain employment, that is employability. So what is the relevance of employability in this era? See, you can see that there are our requirement is changing, our requirement, and this what this era is very fast moving, right? This is technology oriented, and this technological era is changing very fast. So whatever instinct today may be extinct in a couple of months. So unless you are an individual, you don't be a kind of person, and you don't be kind of upgrade yourself, you'll be a dinosaur in the coming days. So what took millions of years, a dinosaur will be extinct or wiped out, you could be wiped out in a couple of months. That is the requirement of employability nowadays. So skill development is a completely inevitable, and it is mandatory each and every day. So that is the concept here. And moving towards the concept of employability in detail. So as if like faculty members or as a academician, so we are performing a greatest role in this era because we need to mold our graduate in an employable manner, right? So many opportunities are coming to our nations presently and in future. There are a lot of opportunities are coming. So recently I have heard a news like, so in 2030, like Tesla company and also Suzuki also planning to invest 300 crores in our country for their automatic vehicle production. So lot of investment, lot of opportunities are coming out in each and every day. So we need to use maximum. We need to upgrade ourselves. That is the present requirement and present responsibility each one of us. So when first time I heard about this employability, it is my knowledge was, it is a skills or capabilities required to get an initial employment, right? So yesterday also I was asking a student like, what is employability in your opinion? So he was saying that it is a bunch of skills which is required to gain employment, or which is required to acquire employment or a job. So but my research, it is my findings that it is not only gain initial employment, but also it is need to maintain for the long term employment, or if you require to acquire new employment, that is also comes under this and employability. So three important concepts are there. So in order to get first employment or initial employment, then in order to maintain our employment for a long term purpose, and if you want to achieve a new employment like career progression or something, that is also considered as employment. So employability. Okay. So for example, like we know that in traditionally or years back, so teaching is considered as one of the safest position. So no one will ask or like what. So it is not necessary to upgrade ourselves. But nowadays we can see that lot of like institutions are going for lot of accreditation process, like, right? So NAC accreditations and NB accreditation and other university requirements, they are going for apply. So in that time, one criteria is there: faculty empowerment. How much the faculty is empowered, how much they are upgrading their themselves, or how much skills they are acquiring each and every year, that will be evaluated. So in this time, in this scenario also, each and every profession requirement upgradation of skills. So it is for maintaining our employment for a long period of time, we need employability. So that is the significance of my study and this presentation also. So I hope you have cleared about this employability terms. So now you can see that this is the one famous words by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir. So we can see that India is not facing the problem of unemployment, but it's unemployability. So when I found this words, it is I actually realized that this is kind of problem actual India or nation is facing, right? So unemployment is the issues there, but the severe problem is unemployability. So we are not employable. Okay, so we are not upgraded, or our skills, our capabilities are still in the lower side, well, lower part, right? So when we talk about our nation's unemployment rate, it is 7.8 percentage. Recent report showing that, and one side it is showing that India's demographics indicates that so majority of its population composed of youth, and India is the major supplier of human resources to the global economy. So we know that. So it is also a recent study conducted by Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Government of India. So according to their findings, India is one of the major population, or major population as youth, and major distribution of human resources to the global economy. So that is a positive sign, right? At the same time, we are facing skill gaps. The same, the recent study conducted by International Labor Organization says that their survey report says that India is going to face 29 million skill deficit by 2030. See that Accenture's report, Accenture's projection also there. Their report says that within 10 years, $1.97 trillion we are going to lose in our gross domestic product by the way of skill deficit. So it is not controlled, it is not able to control by ourselves. So we are going to face a huge loss. So you can see that one side it is showing a positive side, the other side, how it comes. So the same time, India's distribution of population, the distribution of human resources to the other countries, but at the same time, we are lacking skills. So this is need to be addressed, and this is so many programs have to be come up with this kind of skill development. So this is not my topic, but actually, what is the situation I want to show? Okay, so according to him, his words is like that. So availability of learning opportunities are immense. So education, students are not using education fullest at the fullest. We are not using our learning opportunities at the maximum level. That is our situation right now. See, I want to add one personal example here. So days before Shyam sir, like our HOD, Dr. Shyamdar sir, was informed us. So this kind of program is happening, like World Record Series. We want to participate. We want to be a part of this program. So in that time, when I heard this, I was little backing up. So I was thinking that this is not my program. This is not. This is not. I was not able to attend this program. Like I was later backing up this program, but he was compelling us, and without asking our permission, he gave us a he gave us give the authorities our number and shared all the details. So when I heard this, I started preparing about this topic. So now I realized that, so referring so many articles, so many newsletters, blogs, even I referred some videos. So now I could realize that. So now I can share something with you now, because I used this opportunity, and I able to able to search something, and now able to share something to you. So if each and every person will utilize this opportunity, definitely you can upgrade yourself. So each one of us are the real reason to this unemployability issues here. So now I am going to detail about this employability skills. Why employability skills are necessary or mandatory? So employability skills, as you know that, what is employability skills? Employability skills of graduate refers to a bunch of skills required for getting employment in the job market. This is a common definition and this is the common concept behind this employability skill. So certain skills are there which is necessary to starting our career in a job market. So without having a pre-defined skills, we can't get a proper jobs. So some studies shows that. So today, our education system and experiences may only enough to qualify for a job. So we are teachers, we are imparting knowledge to our students, and that knowledge and that skills only required for qualifying a particular job. But to be successful in different roles or different emerging job market, they need to develop certain skills. So common skills are there, they can improve. So but additional skills need to be improved with the help of faculty members, that is required by our coming industry era. So, what is the responsibility as a faculty members or as a teacher? We need to develop, identify those skills and developing, enhancing and retaining record skills which support employability of the graduate. So, we need, first of all, we need to identify those skills and need to develop them, and the next step is enhancing. They have to maintain the equal amount of skills for their betterment in the sense for the successful in different roles. So qualifying job is not a big thing, and each and every person can will get a, with the required skills they'll get a job. But successful in different roles in different like emerging technological field, we need to possess certain additional roles. So let's discuss about employability gap. So does the employability gap is there or not? So we need to assess. So based on certain survey reports and certain findings, I could understand that employability gap is there. So recent study which is conducted by Association of Chamber of Commerce, their findings is that so lakhs and lakhs rupees are they are spending for this management education, and yearly we can see that lakhs of students are passing out. So their findings is that only 7% employees, so even 7% graduates are employable in the concerned field. And the sad part is that only 4% students are employable in their functional domains. So what is this functional domain is that? So when you do MBA, so each and every students have to take a specialization or domains. So finance, HR, operations, and so many there. So only 4% of the students are getting jobs in the functional area. So that should be assessed, that should be evaluated. Why this happening? So even after adopting so many interventions and measures to strengthen the employability skills of the students, so most of them are lacking certain skills expected by the employees. That should be identified and that should be avoided or by enhancing employability skills. And one more study report shows that we are expecting Industry 5.0 era in 2025. So that is the commencing period, and in that time, so we need a separate set of knowledge and skills in order to meet the requirement. See, Future Jobs Report 2020, their findings that about 85 million jobs handled and managed by humans are expected to be mechanized. So that means that some of the roles will be vanished in future. So roles like customer care executives, clerical jobs, and this accountants, and so many executive and clerical jobs will be vanished. In that place, all the system will be mechanized. So apart from this 85 million jobs are vanished or mechanized, and 97 million jobs were or new roles will be emerged in the industry 5.0 era. So that means in traditional or in this time will for example, so finance those handled finance operations or transactions, those will call it as finance managed, right? So in future they will be called it as fintech managers. Okay, so technology is something which is having a greater importance in this industry 5.0 era.
Harendra sir, please mute. Dr. Harendra sir.
Hello.
Now please continue, madam. Yes, madam, please
Oh,
continue.
okay, sir. Okay. So the why this new roles will be emerged is because so industry 5.0 is expecting human and this machines interactions. So here the requirement is for human machine interaction. Industry 5.0 is completely will be discussed later. Completely human machine interactions and this their collaborated works. So that is the survey report shows that 97 millions of new roles will be emerged in industry 5.0 era. So coming to the industry feedback, what does actually the industry people are saying? So in this, lot of studies were conducted and personally interviewed certain industry people, and their response is that so even after they expecting a skill proper competent students from the institutions, but they are not getting properly. So even after appointing certain students, they need to spend a lot of money and time for transforming that students into work readiness. So that was the industry feedback. So what was their requirement and what was their requirement? They are not fully satisfied. The institutions or present education system is not able to provide such kind of talent or competent people to the industry. So employers value these unique attributes in the potential employees because they have always been necessary for the productive and smoothly functioning workforce. So actually, when an employer comes to like institution, and they'll recruit one person, one student from the college, so they're expecting certain skills from them. They need to work with them, but actual scenario they are not getting any efficient people out from the industry, sorry, educational institutions. That was their feedback. So what is the who is the responsible person here? We need to think about it. So I'm moving to this industry 5.0 and its revolution part. So basically, I'll give basic idea about this industry 5.0. So as you can see that industry 5.0 is something which is more focused or which is mostly focused human or machine interactions. So human is to interact with machines or IoT devices, Internet of Things devices, in order to perform in the industrial environment of the future. So when we compare this revolution with the industry 4.0, is when you can see that in 2010, before that time, there'll be no e-commerce business at all. So there is no Amazon, there is no Flipkart, and other e-commerce business will perform in that time. So after this industry 4.0 or this kind of emergence, lots of e-commerce business will be emerged, and lot of job opportunities will be emerged. And at that time also, their requirement is different. So they need required people for meeting this this kind of business operations. They need skilled people to perform business operations. So now you can see that apart from this, industry, human machine interaction, the other side is that we are expecting some personalized experiences. So as you know that human minds are different, right? Only through human beings we can get creative result. So creativity is one of the important thing that we are expecting in the industry 5.0. So lots of the companies, like major companies like Apple, Tesla, and Boeing, they identified that with with the assistance, with the help of human beings, we can achieve more benefits in the future. So sustainability is the most important goal when it comes under this industry 5.0. It is more focused with technology linked to personalized and innovation that human brings to the business. So sustainability, certain goals are there, which is decent work and economics growth, and this quality education are more focusing under this industry 5.0 era. So global economy should be developed or achieve the sustainable development. Only through that we can achieve more production in the future. So when it compare with the industry 4.0, so we can see that it should be fully automated, full manufacturing process were automated, and the companies are more focusing about maximum production and maximum profit. There is no importance or emphasis is given to the society and their customers feedback, customers requirement, and their taste and preference, and even environmental aspects. So under in this industry 5.0 era, we are expecting human centric approach as well as customers focus, as well as in the environmental concern. So industry 5.0, I promise you that the whole sustainable development goals will be fulfilled. So what is the main difference between industry 4.0 and this industry 5, fifth revolution of industry? And we can see that in industry 4.0, artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT devices, and so many things are introduced, and it is mainly focused on connecting machines. There is no possibility for interacting human will be there for inputting what codes and commands to the machines, they'll perform. Only that purpose human will be used. So otherwise the focus is only given for machines. And now it's industry 5.0, it is completely given the focus to the customer experiences, how the customer expecting and how their taste and preference will be going, that part will be focused, and according to that purpose will producing products. And this mass customization, and in the industry 5.0, hyper customization, mass customization in the fully profitable, and products will be produced for only focusing profitability. And in hyper customization, that means only through customers experiences product will be produced. So intelligent supply chain, responsive or distributed supply chain will be seen in industry 5.0, and smart product. So here industry 5.0, we can experience activated or interactive products. So whatever demands raised by the customers or the stakeholders, that will be full responsible for the company. And return of manpower to the factories. So it is an interaction between human and machines, right? So there will be most of the manpowers will be stayed at the factory premises. That is the most highlighting part. And these three pillars of this industry 5.0. So first thing is human centric. So companies will always focus to acquire more skilled, more talented people in this era. And resilient. Resilient means whatever challenges, whatever contingencies that we are going to face, so there will be a solution. So there will be B or C plans will be there. And sustainability. So environmental protection as well as stakeholders, evaluating stakeholders' interest also. So these are the key pillars of Industry 5.0. And these are the benefits of Industry 5.0. And we can see that there are more talented, there is more emphasis on training for skill acquirement, and competitive industry that has attract more talents, and more emerging markets will be there. Safety and well-being is the core focus. And then remaining empowered workers will be empowered. So the second part of my discussion is that so skills demands for employability in the industry 5.0. So in that time, in the fifth revolution time, so what are the skills expected by the industry from our students, from our graduates? So skills are most importantly four types. Skills are categorized into four types according to my findings. So first, first importance has been given to the problem solving skills. Why? Because so when we compare to the present scenario, so problem solving is not at all a core skill. But in Industry 5.0, in that time, the requirement of this problem solving skill will be a core focus. Under this problem solving skill, what are the competence which we required for a graduate? First thing, analytical thinking and critical thinking. Critical thinking is what? We need to develop certain skill where we need to develop certain solutions with the help of facts, factual evidences. And design thinking. Design thinking, as we know, that creative solution to a problem. So we need to focus more creative side. And at last, creativity also demanded. And the second thing is technical skills, which is also demanded by the industry. Technical skills, which is digital knowledge, data analysis, ideation, designing of technologies. And the social skills are also needed, that are teamwork, interpersonal skills, active listening, flexibility, that also demanded. And core skills such as competence that makes a person valuable in the workplace. Social skills like uh, so other skills will be demanded in this industry 5.0 era. So these are the skills which is demanded by the industry people in the industry 5.0 era. So these are some of the examples. So Eagle robot, which is invented by Bangalore-based one school, Indus International School, and this robots will design for the purpose of collaborative learning. So this is acting as a teacher. So whatever teachers do, this robot will perform. So these are the inventions. So coming up, so almost 21 Eagle robots were designed for all over the schools under Indus International Schools. And next is, this is a chat bot. So Harvard University is recently planning about one course which is handled by this chatbot to the students. So actually, this chatbot is going to introduce on September month this year, and this chatbot also giving all it is able to clear all the doubts in the by the students and all those facilities. And this one example from healthcare sector. So UMMS Hospital has recently introduced this robots, and you can see that that robot is performing surgeries. So along with this human aspect, this robot is performing surgery. So with the command of, actually this is industry 4.0. Actually, the commands will be given by the doctor. According to that commands, the robots are performing. But what we expecting in industry 5.0 is so collaborative work, right? Interaction. Both the doctors and the robots will perform equally, and the creative part is creative ideas and decisions will be made by the human factor. According to that directions, the robots will perform. So both the interaction will happening in the industry 5.0 era. This is also a security robot. So instead of using securities, that's US based companies, they are using cobots for the purpose of security. So now we going to discuss about what is the role performed by academia persons. So education sector, teachers like us, what are the responsibilities? So as you know that there is a problem, and this problem is going to severe in future. So what, as a teacher, what we can do for our children, for our graduates? First thing, drive awareness. So it is a basic thing. We can conduct seminars, webinars, events for exposure and networking purposes. We can conduct workshops and so many seminars for awareing about the requirement, skill requirement, and the future opportunities. Next is industry collaborations. Enable collaborations. We can find out such industries, and they can conduct intra-industry collaborations for cross-pollination of solution, special interest group focusing on tech and solutions. So industry people will come to our institution and identify those who are having interest in the technical field. They'll they'll motivate, they'll give proper training to them, and they'll acquire for placement. So that kind of relationship as we can provide to them. Build an open community and innovation ecosystem in industry 4.0. So now also we can build an open community. So awareness programs, loads and loads of programs, training programs we can conduct for our graduates. Smart solutions for MSMEs. So I hope many institutions are conducting this kind of studies. We'll find a particular problem from the MSME or other units, and our students will give a proper solution to that problems. So such programs will be conducted for the awareness of future requirements. Then accelerate startups. Can through our EDC centers, we can inspire or motivate students for coming up with their startups. So their idea generations, their brainstorming, we can conduct so many sessions in order to find out their talent, entrepreneurial talents. So business mentoring, GTM support, tech mentorship, scale readiness enable, funding support, all these things we can arrange for our graduates, right? So training and education, that is a core thing. So as a faculty member, as an academician, or industry or an professional bodies or consultancies, we can provide training and education for the for the students, so that we are going to expect industry 5.0 in the future. So these are the skills you need to improve. You have to take multi disciplines. Like if you are a finance graduate, you can take some other courses like machine learning, some programming courses you can take. Try to motivate students for taking up other initiatives, multidiscipline activities. So programs and courses in smart manufacturing and advanced manufacturing, internship and absorption of industry ready workforce. So in the internship as we are conducting now the time also, then also we need a proper importance to that kind of persons, that kind of process. So these are the things, and general some strategies are there which we are following, A research and funded project need to be conducted, and discussions and deliberation need to be fostered. Upskilling and reskilling. Sir, there are lot of programs are initiated by our government nowadays for improving all the levels of graduates, whether it is a undergraduate or postgraduate. There will be a skill development programs, certificate programs. We can motivate them for attending. In order to that, we can increase our upskilling talents and reskilling process also. And periodic evaluation. From our part itself, we can conduct periodic evaluations and feedback sessions. Then industry academic interactions. So problem solving skill, in order to foster or improve problem solving skills, so we can implement case discussions and live industrial happenings in our classrooms. That will increase our problem solving skills of our graduates. They'll think about the situation and they'll come up with different solutions. And also we can encourage students to go for more courses, massive open online courses, that is a certificate programs, and other programs also we can motivate students to go and attend. So these are the some of the strategies which we can utilize for the betterment of future generation for meeting the future requirement. So that's it. I wind up my presentation. Thank you. So any queries or questions you can ask now.
Thank you very much, madam, for wonderful presentation.
Thank
Now
you,
I
sir.
request all the participants, please, if you have any query, come ahead, ask your queries, madam will answer it. Dear participants, welcome.
Hello, madam.
Yes, sir.
Madam, what is the difference between Industry 4 and Industry 5?
So Industry 4.0 is basically like they are focusing mass production and profit motive, and they, for that purpose, they have invented certain machine learning and robots,
IoT.
automated devices to this era. And what is actually expecting Industry 5.0 is so human machine interaction. So both human and machine will interact in a way that both they are working together. No need to write queries and all, no need to input any commands, but both the machine and this man will be doing activities.
Okay, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. Good evening, Dr. Bhaskar sir, Principal sir, Prashant sir, and
Yes, sir.
good evening, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation.
Thank you, sir.
And really, it is a kind of a future what we can see for. And the human agency is using more intelligence than the mechanical work what they used to do.
Sure,
So
sir.
definitely there is a kind of transformation, right? But my question is, for this kind of industry, whether we are having these resources, means what we can say, capable resources, because when we are going through our educational system, are we making people, capable of using this kind of technologies and this kind of things? So what kind of preparations we are doing to really appreciate and welcome this industry 5.0? Thank you.
So basically, we can. So now the time we can prepare through training programs, we can mold our students, but we need to like proper awareness, give more awareness to the students. Like we are expecting, this is the situation we are going to expect. So that purpose, we need to improve ourselves with this kind of skills. We go for you must go for other certificate programs, other learning structures. So only not confined to the particular degrees or disciplinary, go for multidisciplines. So if you are a graduate, If you're a commerce graduate, go for machine learning and go and find out what are the hardwares and softwares. So that way we can adopt some kind of requirement.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Now, in a today's present scenario, what I could see, what we are learning in our education system, and when we land into our business or maybe industry or some other place, there is always a kind of
Sir, your voice is
knowledge
breaking.
gap in between these two. What we are learning is, hello, am I audible?
Sir, your voice is breaking, but not
Okay.
very.
So
Okay, sir.
could you please use this chat box, sir?
Yeah.
Yes, dear participants, again you want to ask something, please come ahead or we move forward. So thank you very much, sir, Vikrant sir, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, for asking a nice query. Thank you very much. Now I request the chief organizer of the series, Honorable Principal M. Ambedkar sir. Sir, please come ahead and have some words for today's session. Please welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity.
So thank you, sir. Now there is one question. Just a minute, please. Within 1 minute, you can clarify. Can you suggest some skills development programs initiated by the government of Kerala? This question now asked by Ranjit Thomas, sir, in chat box.
It's
So would you
the
clear,
answer is
please?
also answer is also there. Shyamnath sir also mentioned some programs like ASAP. That was the one of the most important program introduced by our Kerala state for skill development.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, madam. Now I move towards the vote of thanks. Shri Kumarswami Mahavidyalaya Ausa, District Latur. It's organized World Record Series 2. Today was 164th day of the series, and the topic was very significant, and it is relevant to all peoples. It's employability in the industry 5.0 era. Now, this topic have presented so nicely. At the beginning, you explained what is employment and the concept of employability. Then, what are the benefits of the employability for industry 5.0, employability skills in industry, role of academia, industry collaborations, then why employability skills is necessary and mandatory to all of us. Now, these points you covered in your lecture so nicely, sincerely, clearly. I mean, no points have left, madam, in your lecture regarding the topic. We understood a lot from your lecture. So thank you very much for being with us. I express sincere gratitude towards you for paying your valuable time to us. Thank you very much. I sincerely thanks to Honorable Principal M. Bedkar sir, who is the chief organizer of the series. Then I thanks the colleagues from my college, Dr. Sanjay Kale sir, Dr. Anita, Dr. Kar sir, Honorable Praveen Utge sir, and all others. Special thanks to Dr. Vikrant sir, Dr. Swanand Shukla sir, who shared some views in the interaction session. So thank you very much, sir. And lastly, I thanks all dear participants who joined the series regularly, inspires us and enhance the beauty of the series. So thanks to you all. Now I request all the participants, please fill the feedback link, which is that box. Now I declare that today's session is over with the kind of permission of the chief organizer. And special thanks again, Shamnar sir. Now, we are saying that from last 3 days you are giving the wonderful lectures in our series. So really we are proud of you being with us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Ma'am, thanks once again. You can leave and take rest. Thank you very much.